5 metres along here.
Oi, I'm on.
Alfie's on.
GoPro, start recording.
We got nets? You got land in there?
Yeah.
Just keep going, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ready or yellow?
I'm guessing ready. Yeah, nice, ready. Oh, it's a chunk.
He's on the hook there.
Shit. Nice.
Look at the size of the reddies, man. So the kids should get a good one. Just keep going around us. We're about 5 metres here. Just keep going around us.
Why is my GoPro not turning on?
I don't know. You're the GoPro man. Back your lure.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, it is filming. It's been filming for 8 minutes.
We've got nothing to put them in.
I caught the whole thing.
Oh, that's good. We've got nothing to put them in.
Oh no, we don't either.
Alfie, you got a bag or anything?
Alright guys, I'm so glad I've been filming for 8 minutes. A nice chunky, I reckon that's pushing 40 centimetre redfin. He'll be going in the esky. Beautiful eating fish. Get a photo and we'll get back to trolling.
What esky?
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Right, on to the next one.
I think it's a little one though.
I got dead weight.
We haven't got a jealous really.
Oh no, I got a fish. Look at the size of the fish.
Was that one?
Look at that.
Jesus.
You got one as well.
Have I?
Yeah.
What did they take?
Oh my god. What is that?
Yeah, well, these big whoppers. I did see some things there.
Alright guys, a double hookup. Dad caught one on the, I think 60mm orgy, and I caught one on a tiny boy, around the same size.
This one wasn't getting off, all trebles.
I've hooked him through the eye. Thanks for playing, mate. You are, that's my hand.
Yeah.
And there's the fish, not even as big as my hand. So yeah, off you go, mate.
Sorry Redfin, that's going to hurt for a while.
I don't think he's making it. Sorry mate, I think the pelican's taking you.
Yeah, just
GoPro, stop recording.
only a little.
Oh yeah.
Alfie! Use little lures. Ow! Mate, you're gonna have sore lips.
Something jumped in front of us. I don't know if it was a carp or a redfin. Alright, first one on the board for the morning.
Gee, it's not the lure's fault.
GoPro, stop recording. Dad's hooked up again. Wow.
I've got another little one. There's other little ones on there.
Yeah.
Like this. There's that yellow one. There's a black one.
Just another little tiddler.
Redfin water scheme.
Wow. Another tiny little one. Probably 2 minutes after the first one Dad got. And I'm on a donut.
Nah, here, that's a big redfin.
Yeah.
It's massive. Oh, look how
Massive.
big it is. Choof. Good one, or
No, just a little one, I
you
think.
can bring it in by itself?
Yeah. Got here on the troll. Just getting some jigging rods ready. Go back to the schools and start jigging. And it's come up to the surface now.
Geez, there's one there, Trevor. Water scan redfin. Yeah, take it, one, I'll change it. This one down here.
Oh, yeah. See another little redfin, probably around 15, not even 20 centimeters. So we'll go back, try and find the schools, and we'll jig for them, and hopefully we can just start getting bigger ones, yeah, and just get a number on the board. First one for me. Back in it goes. Right, sweet.
You'll get people saying, you're not allowed to throw them back in the water. No, not that one, just a little one.
Right, I reckon we jig along here somewhere.
You need to tie a vibe on the mine.
Yeah.
Can you drop them in there?
Yeah. Dad's hooked onto another one yet again. Always around the same
Alfie!
size.
Alfie! Are you picking them up? Alfie! Alfie! Troll past there. I got another one.
Right, I reckon we start jigging.
Yeah, I'm just going to get in the middle first though.
Yeah. Another one, probably around, oh,
It's probably the biggest one of the morning.
yeah, biggest one in the morning maybe. That one's probably pushing 20 centimeters.
Just got him in the noggin, in the head. So what do you got on there? Oh, you're jigging, are you?
No. I had to stick the whole time. This looks like today's going to be a redfin day.
Oh.
Come on, get the hook out.
Can't, there's 3 of them in there. I hate when I do that, the bastards. Where's the pliers? Oh, no,
I just had them. Right, off goes number 6. I'm going to do some jigging. Yep.
Not a big one, another little tiddly. Could have left that with him.
Yeah.
Ooh, I nearly could have lost him. So you're going to put one on like mail?
Yeah.
Or you kept the bigger one, trying to get a big one?
A bigger one will whack that one, but give us a look at him.
That's heaps for
Another
me
tiny little tiddlywink. I think Dad's on. How much are you on now? 6?
6 of them.
I'm on 1. Happy days. Off he goes. Okay guys, back from the trip from Burrendong for the weekend. Caught this beautiful 38 centimeter redfin on the troll. Caught this this yellow off the bank. Didn't really want to keep this one, but don't know if you can see, he's swallowed 2 hooks. He must have snapped us off before and come out for a second go and got him in and realised that he'd scoffed another one, so didn't think he'd be able to swim away, so I thought I'd keep him. He's 50 centimeters, so he's not massive, he's not too small either. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys how I got the fish. So I'll start with the redfin. They are already dead, so what I do is we'll just get a decently sharp knife, put it in the bum and start slicing up. Then once you've made a big enough hole, just put your thumb in it just for better grip, and then you go again. Once you get to the fins here, it's a bit hard, so just give it a good reef. It's important you have a sharp knife for this one because it is hard. Then once you get to there, I don't know if you can see right there, you just want to cut that. So I'll go ahead and cut that. Alright, once you've cut that, you don't have to do this, but I just do this just because it's easier. Just go ahead and snap the neck. You do this more often if you've just killed the fish, but I find it a bit easier to fillet. And just go ahead, cut it all the way. And again, where's my plastic bag gone? You just want to get all the guts. Rip all those out. No wonder why he smashed my lure. He was very hungry. Oh no, this is his belly here. His gut. And it's empty as well. So you just want to go ahead, rip the gills out. Once they're out, there's his stomach. He's absolutely nothing in there. Would have been my lure, but got him. So yes, once you got all the guts out, what you want to do, just get that out. Alright, once you've done that, what you want to do is cut this bit here, like the bit of a flesh in here. Alright, once you've done that, all this blood's in here, so what you want to do, get the edge of your knife and just scrape out the spine bit where there's like a bloodline. And I got a hose here, so if you're at the dam, doesn't matter. Just do the same, just rinse it out. Alright, once you've rinsed it out and it's all clean, there's no blood in there, I'll play around with it a little bit more. That's ready to go on the sink and ready for a fillet, which you will see after I've done this. I'll fast forward the yellow belly, might take a little bit long, but I'll do it just so you still have an idea. Alright. Looks like he's just been eating lots of yabbies. Yep. So as you can see there, he's eaten a fairly decent sized yabby. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so what you want to do is you want to get yourself a nice flimsy filleting knife. This one you can get from BCF, I think for around 15 bucks. Had this one for a fair while and it is beautiful. First thing you want to do after every time you, before every time you do fillet a fish, you want to sharpen your knife. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright guys, once you've sharpened your knife, it's time to get filleting. Alright guys, got the fish here. I'm going to start with the redfin first, just a smaller fish, easy to fillet. Then move on to the bigger fish that's a bit harder to fillet, that way you've already got some practice. I'll show you guys how I fillet them. There are different ways to fillet fish, but I find this way is the easiest way. You might miss a little bit of meat, but it is completely boneless. So what you want to do is, where this fin is, you just want to lift that up, get your knife under there, and run on around a 40-degree angle, and just cut diagonally, just towards the start of like where his forehead is, right until you reach his, like his spine. Alright, once you can't cut anymore, that means you've reached the spine. What I like to do from now here, I like to put a little slit down where I'm going to finish the fillet, which I'll do just around here. This will just like give you a bit of guidance for where you get to the end of your fillet. And stop the tail wiggling around, just get another knife, poke it in the tail. And again, just cut to where you can't cut anymore. Alright, then you want to flip the fish. We'll rotate the fish so it's vertical. And you want to start where you've finished cutting, which is right up here. You just want to get the tip of your knife down and run it as close as you can to the spine, all the way down its back. And again, you just want to use the tip of your knife for now. Alright, once you get past to this main fin here, the main big fin, what I like to do, I like to just put the knife all the way through to around where its bum is, and then you just put a lot of pressure on and go straight along the backbone. Alright, so as you can see, the knife's through. You just want to put a lot of pressure on and cut along the backbone. Just like that. And then from here on, now that you've made your little slit, you just want to, so you got your little slit there, you just want to run your knife just slowly down the back until what you'll reach will be the rib cage. So I'll just keep cutting until I get to the rib cage. Alright, so once you've hit the rib cage, you just want to keep running your knife just along, and your knife will run straight around the rib cage, no worries at all. the sharper the knife is, I'm barely even putting any pressure on here, and it will just slice away the meat very nicely. Nearly just cut myself then. Again, the sharper your knife is, more chance you have of cutting yourself. Alright, once you've gone around the rib cage there, which I have, you'll get to where the skin is. So you just want to grip the fish nicely. Well, I haven't cut all the way through yet. Alright, once you hit the skin, you'll see you start to get skin there. Right there. You just want to grip the fish as tight as you can. And this is where a sharp knife does come in handy, because redfin do have very, very tough skin. You just want to slice down where you've met the skin, straight around the rib cage. This is a very sharp knife, and this knife is struggling. And that is done. So you've got your nice 99.9% sure boneless fillet, and as you can see, I haven't scaled the fish, and that is because I skin them. It just takes away that fishy flavour, and I believe it's a lot more nicer. So I'll go ahead and do the other side. I won't film that bit, and I'll show you guys how I skin them. Alright. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, once you've got your beautifully filleted bits of redfin or yellow belly or whatever you've filleted on your mum's clean sink, or what was clean sink with scales all over it, I start with the tail side. You just flip them around to where the tail is. Tail side is always the thin part. Now, I always use another knife, probably not a filleting knife. Just get like a knife that has a hard edge. So if you get a knife that has a hard edge just like this, it's not flexible at all. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've tried to fillet fish and do this way and bent the knives. But what you want to do is you want to get this knife, you just want to stick it in the very end here, just for some leverage, and that way you don't use your fingernails and fingers and slip all the time. And this is where you need to, so when you have your knife, you want it flexed flat along the whole time. And I might actually get a chopping board for this, because if you use a sink it's a lot harder. So your chopping board, preferably use a cheap chopping board, one that the family doesn't use as much, which is this. The family doesn't use this, so don't have to worry about making anyone sick with raw fish on it. So just stick the knife in there, get your sharp knife, and then once you've cut a little slit in it, you just want to hold the knife flat just like that and run it along. just like that. Not one bit of meat left on the fillet, so on the bit of skin. There you've got a beautiful boneless, which should be boneless. I'll feel for bones as I give it a rinse. I'll just give it a rinse under the tap. Put it on a plate, ready to be crumbed or however you'd like to cook it. Which after this, I'll take a trip down to the shops and I'll get some